stop. Before you continue watching, you need to understand something. This film is not just a film, it may be one of the most mysterious works in cinema history, because inside it, there are hidden messages, codes, and symbols placed so carefully that you feel like someone is trying to tell you something, but is afraid to say it out loud. And that feeling is not accidental, because the director of this film, Stanley Kubrick, died just 4 days after showing it to Warner Brothers. Officially, a heart attack, but many people believe that's not the real reason. Some claim this film was revealing secrets about secret societies, about Masonry, about the Illuminati, and because of that, it was hidden from the public for a time. So what is this film really about? The story follows a doctor who, through a friend, finds himself inside a secret meeting, a hidden world, a place where power lives behind masks. At the beginning of the film, the doctor and his wife attend a party, a gathering of elites, powerful people, influential figures. But here's the detail most people miss. As they walk inside, the floor beneath them is not random. It is a black and white checkerboard pattern, a Dharma floor. And this is extremely important, because in Masonry, this pattern is one of the most significant symbols. It represents duality, light and darkness, control over opposing forces. And more importantly, this exact pattern is used in Masonic lodges, especially in their ritual rooms. So from the very beginning, the film is quietly telling you, this is not a normal place. As the party continues, another detail appears. 6 pointed stars, visible throughout the environment. This symbol today appears on the Israeli flag, but it is also considered one of the major symbols used within certain Masonic and esoteric traditions. And Kubrick places it everywhere, not once, not randomly, repeatedly. Then, a man approaches the doctor's wife. He introduces himself as Hungarian. Now this might sound unimportant, but when you think deeper, there is a connection. Some researchers link this detail to historical figures associated with satanic or esoteric philosophies. And Kubrick was not a director who used details without purpose. In the same sequence, another name appears, Rockefeller, one of the most powerful and secretive families in the world, a name often associated with global influence and elite networks. And from that moment, the film begins to shift. The doctor is no longer just an observer, he is being pulled inside, deeper. He is given information about a place, a secret gathering, and a phrase where the rainbow ends. This sentence is not poetic. In certain symbolic systems, it represents the point where illusions end and hidden truths begin. The doctor goes. A mansion, outside the city, isolated, silent, controlled. At the entrance, he is told something very clear. He must wear a mask. His identity must remain hidden. His face must never be seen. Inside, what he witnesses is not a party. It is a ritual. Masked figures, cloaked individuals, women, standing in complete stillness, incense, chanting, in a language that is not explained, an ancient ceremony, a controlled environment. And at that moment, you realize something. This scene does not feel fictional, it feels real. Then suddenly, he is exposed. They realize he was not invited, he is taken, questioned, and the man behind him has a symbol, a double-headed eagle. This is important, because in Masonry, this symbol represents the 33rd degree, one of the highest levels, meaning the person questioning him is not ordinary. He is someone at the top. The doctor is warned, if you do not leave, you will die. He is released, but only under one condition. He must never return, and he must never investigate. But he does. The next day, he reads a newspaper. A woman has died, an overdose. But this is not just any woman. It is the same woman who warned him that night. Now the story changes. This is no longer curiosity, this is danger. He tries to understand what happened, but something strange begins. He is being followed, and not in secret, openly. The people following him do not hide. They want him to see. They want him to feel watched. we are watching you. Then comes one of the most disturbing details, the name of the dead woman, Amanda. Kubrick repeats this name again and again, almost unnaturally. Some believe this repetition is a hidden message, a coded reference, but the details don't stop there. At one point, a number appears on screen, 19, and it stays there for an unusually long time, long enough to make you question it. In some interpretations, this connects to religious references, specifically the idea that there are 19 connected to divine or hidden systems, and Kubrick holds that number on screen deliberately. Nothing in this film is accidental. As the Doctor continues, he realizes something terrifying. There is no escape from this world, only entry. Then, the final moment, he returns home. Everything seems normal until he sees it, his mask, lying next to his wife, placed there, not dropped, not lost, placed, a message. We entered your home. We are always closer than you think. And then, the final theory. Some believe Stanley Kubrick himself was a high-ranking Mason. Others believe he exposed things he was not supposed to, and because of that, he was silenced. The official cause of death was a heart attack, but the timing, 4 days after completing the film, raises questions. Even more strange, there are almost no clear images from his funeral available online, which leads to one final question. If this film was telling the truth, why was it allowed to be made? And the answer might be simpler than you think, because the man who made it was part of it, or because no one was supposed to understand it. Either way, this is not just a film, it is a message, a warning, and maybe one of the most carefully hidden truths ever placed on screen.